Good day, RGV. Today on Valley por Vida, we've got yet another exciting guest. Actually, two guests in studio with us, and we're talking about professional stand-up comedian Raymond Horta and Elias Mora, CEO and founder of EOW Relief Foundation. Now, they're here to invite you guys to a special Laughing for a Cause event, so we're also going to be telling you about that, but then breaking down some delicious non-alcoholic cocktail recipes and so much more. The show starts right now. Hey there, and thanks again so much for joining us today. I'm your host, Danielle Banda, and I have, again, you guys, a very exciting guest because we are giving you a special invitation for you and the whole family. I'm talking about Laughs for a Cause, a comedy show, and we're so excited to have the amazingly talented, amazingly kind, and amazingly funny legendary professional stand-up comedian Raymond Horta here in the studio with us today. Now, you've seen him on pretty much any important stage, okay, making audiences laugh so hard that their cheeks hurt, right? And now he's got this scoop on the event that will not only be entertaining for us to attend, but it's also gonna mean something. So thanks a bunch for hanging out with us, you guys, and so, just for inviting us to this special event. This is amazing.
Daniela, thanks so much for having us here. Once again, it's always an honor to be on the Valley's exclusive, the best show, anything revolving around the Valley. This is a show you want to be on. The Valley por Vida, it's always an honor to be on here. But our event, like you said earlier, is for a great cause. It's for the End of Watch Relief Foundation, and anybody that doesn't know what that is, it's a foundation that was founded by our good friend Elias here.
Amazing.
And it's a foundation that actually caters to the needs of first responders that were killed in the line of duty, and especially down here in the Valley, I know personally two first responders that were killed in the line of duty, and it's good to see that we're helping out those families that are that have suffered the ultimate sacrifice for their loved one being in the line of duty, man. And Elias is the founder and CEO of that foundation, and we've been doing a lot of work together and doing a lot of really, really good fundraising for those people that really need it.
I love it. I could not have said it better myself. So this obviously means a lot to you both. Why is this such an important event?
Well, it's important. Retired law enforcement. Used to be a local police officer, state trooper, and retired as a special agent. Yeah. Unbelievable. One morning, I wake up, sit up in my bed, not knowing my name. The first thing that came to mind, the EOW Relief Foundation.
Wow.
And I said, you know what? I got to start it. So there was no second thoughts with it. It was just amazing that I didn't have to look for a name. It came pretty much on its own.
Wow.
So I said, you know what? Let me start it. I got a good crew of people as board members. We've already had, this is our third event so far. We've been on since August of this past year. So we're active, we're making it happen, we're not waiting for handouts, we're doing it ourselves.
Amazing.
And I think that's the most important part, is that we see a lot of other foundations that just, you never see anything really happen locally. Yeah. And I think that this is part of the event that I'm most proud of, that we really get a chance to bring a good fundraiser, and we back it with good comedy, and it's for a great cause. I mean, it's a win-win-win all the way across the board. And if you've ever been to one of my shows, you know you're gonna laugh hard till your ribs hurt. And I've even made a grown man poop his pants. That's not me trying to be dirty. That's me telling you the truth. So if you're constipated or estás tapado, come and see us. I'll fix you right up, real quick.
That's hilarious. You see cheeks hurting already. Yeah, I know. We've seen you on stage. We love you, and we can tell that you're really passionate about this. I mean, you want people to come out.
I'm super passionate about not only making people laugh, but I'm also passionate about giving back to my community, like more than anything. And this was definitely something that I could get involved in with my friend Elias here, where we can benefit all the Valley families, especially those families that have those loved ones in the line of duty, actively in the service, just serving our communities. And I really value our local law enforcement, and I know they get a bad rap for certain things, and I really, it's not even about that. It's about helping families that have lost a loved one. So it's the families that have been impacted the hardest are the ones that we want to help the most.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Elias, for everything you've done in this amazing organization. And in 10 seconds, where can we follow you online?
Oh, super easy. Raymond is Funny across almost every social media platform, or RaymondIsFunny.com is my website.
Cool.
I'm all over the place. You'll see me. I'm hard to miss. I'm 6'5", look like a mountain man, Bigfoot.
Amazing. Well, you guys, we love what you're doing, and we love you and your talents. Thank you so much for everything you do for the Rio Grande Valley community. You guys have got to go check it out. You heard him. This is going to be an awesome event, I'm telling you. And you're going to want to be sure to also give him a follow on Instagram, everything, all his social media, just to make sure you're keeping up with the very latest that Raymond's got going on. And sometimes, you know, when attending entertaining comedy shows like this, you know, we want to have a nice, cool beverage, right? I mean, especially since we're just, you know, still kind of in that summertime mood. And we're actually excited to tell you about a different non-alcoholic cocktail recipe that you can make using different recipes from Seedlip, which is the world's first distilled non-alcoholic spirits brand. It's pretty cool. You could also use Ritual Zero Proof, which is the first alternative spirit distilled here in America, and both are actually part of beverage alcohol leader Diageo's portfolio, along with Johnny Walker, oh my goodness, Crown Royal, Don Julio, Smirnoff, Guinness, and of course others. And our team had the chance to speak with one representative about how we can mix it up, you know, different beverages to enjoy at our favorite summer and post-summer gatherings. So go ahead and check this out.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna Fitzgibbons from Diageo, and today I'm going to talk to you about responsible drinking. So at Diageo, I'm in charge of our responsible drinking, or what we call our positive drinking agenda, which focuses on tackling underage drinking, binge drinking, and impaired driving. Yeah, Danielle. So, you know, for us, responsible drinking is part of our DNA. It's part of who we are. We are the world's leading premium drinks and distillers. So we have brands like Captain Morgan, Smirnoff, Johnny Walker, Guinness. We have lots of amazing brands that are enjoyed across the world, and we want to make sure people do so responsibly. So if you choose to drink, we want you to drink better and not more. Yeah, so we have many tools available to the public for free to educate them on how to make responsible decisions around alcohol. So drinkiq.com is available in 38 different languages across the world. This is something we take really seriously. Here in the US, it's available in Spanish and English. And there you can find all sorts of information about how alcohol affects your mind and body, and help you make informed decisions about what you may or may not want to do and consume on any given occasion. We also really care deeply about the troubling trends around impaired driving in this country. Unfortunately, where you are, Danielle, 37% of road traffic deaths are caused by alcohol impaired driving. This is higher than the national average, so there is cause for concern here. We have a program called Wrong Side of the Road, which you can find at wrongside.drinkiq.com. And there you can learn about the dangers of making the wrong decision on any given moment, and the consequences that you pay for making those decisions, the real consequences that, you know, people across the country unfortunately are facing. Yeah, it's definitely been hot out there all across the country. We see record highs. So definitely trying to squeeze the last bit of summer in and enjoy as much as possible. So just a couple of quick tips to keep in mind. I think we all know parties. Every party I've ever been to has lots of food, so I don't think this one should be a problem. Make sure you keep your belly full. Make sure you have lots of stuff to eat to help you absorb that alcohol. Keep in mind that it takes about an hour for your liver to process a standard drink. That's beer, wine, or spirits. So it doesn't matter what you're consuming, just keep track because it takes about an hour. And then just make sure you drink lots of water. Make sure you space out your drinks. Maybe you don't want water. Maybe you want something a little more interesting. You can have a non-alcoholic cocktail. Lots of those around, lots of options. And of course, make sure you get home safe. So if you are drinking, make sure you find a safe way to get home. So we have a growing portfolio of non-alcoholic spirits and beer. Guinness Zero just launched. So Seedlip is our non-alcoholic distilled spirit. It's the world's first. and it comes in a couple of different variants, but it works really well for a non-alc margarita. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a tip, and you can try it, let me know how it goes. If you get 2 ounces of seedlip and you mix it with 1 ounce of fresh pineapple juice, half an ounce of fresh lime juice, a little bit of agave, you know, to make sure it tastes like a margarita. If you're feeling a little bit spicy, you can put jalapeno on it to you know, spice it up. And then you put a dehydrated, fancy, you know, pineapple wheel, and you got yourself a margarita with no alcohol.
It's even more interesting because they've got a drink IQ quiz that you can take online to learn about even more tips and useful facts on the subject, so maybe check that out sometime. So we'll give you a moment to take the quiz if you're of age, of course, and interested, because it's actually time for us now to take a commercial break, and we also got to look at your local weather updates. But please don't go anywhere, because Valley Pura Vida is going to be right back, and we'll have a lot more to talk about after the break.